The Grand Theft Auto 6 trailer finally dropped, but it was a little earlier than expected. The trailer leaked last night. It forced Rockstar Games to release it before its scheduled debut this morning. Video game enthusiasts got a glimpse of what to expect from the new installment in the beloved franchise, and the trailer revealing the game's release in 2025. For more on this, we turn to Martin Yang, Oppenheimer senior analyst. Martin, I'm not a gamer. I thought it looked pretty cool, right? In terms of graphically, visually, it seemed pretty impressive on that front. The stock is falling, though. Talk us through the reactions here and what you think is going on.
Yeah, well, first of all, I would agree with you that it's a visually stunning trailer, and it speaks to the extreme technical excellence of the creators at Rockstar. I think the stock may fall for a variety of reasons, and we can only guess on why the stock is falling today. I think one major feedback we heard from investors is uncertainties regarding release timing. They provide a really wide window, 2025, so it could be any time between March, spring 25, or holiday 25. I think most of the investors are expecting them to release the game within fiscal 25, which is no later than March 2025, but there's always the potential of the game getting delayed to a later date. So if you want to position your portfolio right now, Take-Two may have, in terms of catalyst coming later comparing to before the trailer release.
Martin, this trailer, and I watch it too, I love it because I'm from Miami, lots of local references there. I was just wondering, is there any way to extrapolate what this could mean in terms of sales, any historical correlation between a trailer going viral or any of the detailed statistics and maybe something that translates eventually down the line into sales?
It's hard, but we could only get maybe more indirect signals coming from more of a response to the trailer. The trailer, I think, is breaking multiple records as we speak. In a less than 24-hour period, it's already the second most viewed game trailer of all time. And some of the other highly ranked trailers by views are at least 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 years old. And nothing has garnered this much attention in such a short period of time. And also, more importantly, everyone loves the trailer in terms of, if you count the likes are 3-4 times multiple of the second highest. So in terms of historical precedents, I think there's very few because it is building on a solid foundation built by GTA 5. We could only speculate that this GTA 6 will be much bigger than GTA 5 on that initial release window in terms of unit sales.
How important is GTA 6 to the future of Take-Two? And considering it looks like it's not coming out until 2025 at the earliest, do you buy a stock now when something that important isn't coming for a while?
Yeah, we're happy to hold the stock and buy the stock now because when you think about the marketing cycle works for GTA 6, Trailer 1 is just the beginning, and over time, we'll get incremental information regarding gameplay, character design, and eventually maybe an online live service portion of the game, which is really more important for investors to build a long-term model and long-term view for Take-Two's overall growth. So, timing-wise, we're happy to buy stock at this moment, and I would say overall, this franchise's success, GTA 6's franchise, is the most critical as investors for Take-Two.
Martin, one of the interesting features about the game, I'm interested to see how it plays out and how it's integrated, is social media. It's woven into the game. You have characters that are acting like influencers, or I don't know all the details. We don't have the game yet, but I'm just wondering, is this groundbreaking? How far does this go? And it seems to me it just gives the ability for a lot of this material to go viral.
Yeah, definitely. There's so much possibilities and potentials for GTA 6. A very organic integration of social media. GTA, the Rockstar teams is well known for their storytelling talents. So you're essentially creating two interwoven platforms for storytelling. One is the social platform within the game and the game itself. And eventually it feeds into real-time real-life social media where we have heard speculations on, influencers turned into in-game characters with Rockstar team's help. So we'll have a very mixed storytelling between the real world and the in-game world, and that creates so much potential for both marketing of the game before the game release and also post-game content updates.
And Martin, one final quick question here. Do you think Take-Two will offer a free-to-play version of GTA Online to get people excited for GTA 6, and will that then form a model for other game makers also?
Yeah, I believe so. I think the online version or the next iteration of GTA Online will also be free, similar to the current version. I think the challenge or one of the reasons they have not announced any information regarding what is going to happen with GTA Online when GTA 6 launched is that it's a much bigger undertaking technology-wise, for one, to migrate a massive amount of players from one live service game to another, and also, based on trailer, the graphic fidelities and everything that seems to have upgraded very substantially. So that creates more technical challenges to create an equally satisfying online multiplayer experience. So, only time will tell how that online version, next generation of online GTA will turn out.
Fun stuff, Martin. Thanks so much for joining us. Appreciate it.
My pleasure.